Hey everyone, this is Sean, the What's Up Dude. We are at Bee's Rally Point, and we're going to try the food, have a little fun, give it a review. This is Sean, the What's Up Dude. Here we go. And they have pictures of Route 66 all over the place, and sports stuff, and a dartboard. They also have a pool table and a full bar, and all the Chicago sports are represented right here. And we do have flags flying high.
Chase the moon through fields of green. So we're riding down the road with the wind in our hair. Radio humming like it just don't care. Stars above and wheels that shine. Baby, Route 66 feels mighty fine too. In Missouri, by the old motel, you wore my jacket and you look so swell. We danced slow by a soda stand, with jukebox songs in your hand in my hand. We're riding down the road with the wind in our hair. Radio humming like it just don't care. Stars above and wheels that shine. Baby, Route 66 feels mighty fine. Ooh. Sweet fields, golden wide. We sang with the thunder side by side. You kissed my cheek at a roadside barn, said let's never go back to the start. Oh, we're riding down the road with the wind in our hair. Radio humming like it just don't care. Stars above and wheels that shine. Baby, Route 66 feels mighty fine. Oh. Oklahoma skies were big and blue. Gas station coffee and a sky so true. A boy of dreams and a girl who smiles. We danced in dust for miles and miles. We were riding down the road with the wind in our hair. Radio humming like it just don't care. Stars above and wheels that shine. Baby, Route 66 feels mighty fine. Oh. Texas towns and desert heat, but your laughter made it feel so sweet.
Look at this big mother felker. At least that's what it says on the menu. All right, I'm gonna take my first bite. Burger's juicy, full of flavor, right temperature. Bacon is crispy. Cheese is amazing. I'm gonna try the French fries. Nice and crispy. Awesome. 2 thumbs up. My dad got some chicken wings. No sauce. Cut sauce on the side. And a kid's cheeseburger and French fries with a little kid's cup. All right, say goodbye to Pontiac. Hello to the open road. Back to Romeoville. Headed home, it took us on the original route, and as you can see, it is the old brickwork. Hardly a driver.
After half a mile, turn slightly left onto North 1600
Is now alive.
and then turn right.
Who passed on hills at 75. Burma shave. On historic Route 66, you will see Burma shave signs that have a message. This is the original 1926 road, and it ended. We gotta get back on the other side of the road where the road continues. Historic 66 roadside attraction. Right over here, this is the historic Route 66 bridge. There was one right here that connected to the other side, just similar to that one, but now it is a waterway. Now, a lot of times on Route 66, they would advertise for attractions that come later, thousands of miles away or 100 miles away. This is the Merrimack Caverns, and you can get there if you just drive a long way away. And we're driving along Route 66, and I-55 replaced this road, and southbound I-55 underneath is Route 66 still, but we're driving the historic way like they used to back in the day. We are headed into Odele, and you can tell these roads are old. Odele city limits, population 1,003. Very small town. Route 66 roadside attraction, 1932 Standard Oil gas station, Odele, Illinois. This restoration is a project of the Route 66 Association of Illinois Preservation Committee, identified November 9th, 1997, on the National Register of Historic Places. Now, you normally can go inside, and we filmed inside, but for this video, we're gonna stop. They do have the Odele bench. And the bench is actually new, so we'll take a photo of that so you can get a closer look. And there's a sign that tells you what's in the area to visit. And of course, the historic 66 sign. From 1926 to 1946, this road was known as the Mother Road, Route 66. During this period, traffic was so congested that it was hard to cross. So this is a tunnel that you could cross the road so you don't have to walk in front of cars. And this building right here is noted as a historic stop. I believe it was a auto repair shop or a mobile gas station. And we'll move along to the next stop. Luckily for us, we're turning, so we don't have to wait for this long train that's coming. This is the historic Route 66 road still, and this video is designed for the centennial to show you historic stops in Illinois. This is the 1940 road, and over in the corner you can see a walking trail. That's the original road, but they turned it into a walk path and decommissioned it. Now you can still drive on this way. This used to be one part of the road, and there used to be another part on that other side. It is a beautiful day for a drive on Route 66. Look at the clouds in the sky and the train track to your right. The road we're on now, this is the original Route 66. And we're passing through Dwight, Illinois. And we have some historic things. This is the VFW Hall, post 2608, with the American flag held high. Now imagine on these roads that used to be the only way to get to where you're going. So there would be cars for miles, like on I-55. And this is the historic marker for mom and pop motels And so if you stop here, you'll be able to read about the history of Route 66. This is a service garage built in 1928. And we're using the yellow Route 66 map guide. That's what you just heard. And down the road, there is the Dwight sign welcoming you to Dwight, Illinois. Historic Route 66. And we have Illinois US 66 with the car sticking out. And over here, this is the restaurant, the old Route 66 family restaurant.
Now turn right.
And we're going to turn right on the Mother Road. Now here's a historic gas station along the road. This is a roadside attraction you don't want to miss when they are open. You'll be able to go inside and see some really cool sights.
After 1 mile, turn left.
And if you're craving ice cream, there is a DQ Grill and Chill. Most Dairy Queens out here are just regular standalone only ice cream, but that has food and ice cream. Over here, the map is showing that these are historic spots. This is the Banking Center and the Keeley Institute and the Chicago Alton Depot. Now, when you're using the map, it will highlight key spots along the Mother Road where you can stop
After a
and
quarter
see
of a mile,
things.
turn left.
It tries to get you to stop at each individual one, so what might only be a 2-hour road trip could turn into 4 or 5, depending on how many times you stop on the road. And right here, historic 66 is that way. You can go the other way too, which it wants us to, but we're going to go on the old road. There's several directions you can take because there's different eras of Route 66 through the years. Well, all we can see for miles and miles is corn and farmland.
After 1,001.
Chugga, 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 choo choo. So as you can look on this map, I-55 is to the left of us, but we're still on historic US 66. Makes you wonder, why did we decommission this road and build a whole brand new road when then this one was perfectly fine to use? And a shout out to Adam the Woo. Here is Big the Foot. Look, it's a salt dome. All right, we are in Gardner, and we did a film review on this restaurant right here, the Gardner restaurant. It was okay, and that's all I'll say. Continue on the road, there's a Casey's.
After 3/4 of a mile, turn left.
And every small town has to have a Dollar General store. And there is the Gardner Water Tower up there. Oh, the trees just ate it. It's gone.
Washington Street.
And here is some historic stops. 2-man jail. And the Gardner sign. And we'll head this way. Let's see what's up here. There is a historic spot. This is the Shops on Route 66. Now, when he's open, he's got a lot of cool memorabilia in there.
Now
Continuing historic Route 66. And apparently there's a bunny too. We got corn, and more corn on the side. It hasn't grown up tall yet. Go, Speed Racer! Go, Speed Racer, go! That guy's going way too fast. If he gets pulled over, I'll laugh. Braceville, here we come. 750 people. Super small town. Everybody knows your name, just like Cheers. Warning, these trains have no horns.
Been here since 1940.
Hometown Liquor. It's been here for a long time. Historic Route 66. Braceville Fire. Look, it's a fire truck, and the color of the fire truck is red, and there's a flag of USA right above it. And up on that hill is some old trucks and a tractor. Godley, Illinois. There must be some really good people in this town. Coal Mine Museum, K-Mine. And historic Route 66 attraction and a bench. There's a historic bench right here. And the village hall is right there. Small town living. This town is so small, if you blinked, you would miss it, but I sure think they probably know how to have a good time. This is the town of Braidwood, and we're driving through the local town, and M&R Tires coming up. It'll be on the left side. They do have a Burcott's. Here's an old building. They actually caught on fire, so that's why it's closed. And we got the Route 66 sign, and this is the zoo that they have. A bunch of animals, statues. And over here, this is the polka dot. And they have Superman, Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, James Dean, and more. You can have a good meal. Here's a plain old McDonald's. Gray looking. Summerfest Lions Club coming soon. Now, one thing you want to check for when you're out in these areas, there's a bunch of events. So sometimes I find filming ideas from signs on the road that tell me about things that are coming up. There's another car zipping by, breaking the law, breaking the law. This is the Wilmington area. Now this is heavily populated, 5,700. This is one of the bigger towns on Route 66. And they even have a Burger King, where you can have it your way. And Burcott's even has a Route 66 antique shop. We did a film on that a long time ago, and you can check out the cool stuff they have in that shop. AJ's Hot Dog. That is a historic place on the Mother Road where you can grab a bite to eat, a refreshing drink, and a nice hot dog. Okay, over here, this is the Kankakee River. And a lot of people kayak on that river and have a fun time. And over here, we're going over to the Gemini Giant. There he is in all his glory. Bigger than me, bigger than my son. He's huge.
Now turn right.
That's why they call him a giant.
Papa.
Yep, bigger than Papa too. And then we have the Landing Pad store. This is where you can get your Gemini Giant souvenirs and even a Gemini Giant bobblehead. Over here we do have a mural of Route 66 with a classic car. And there's the old Wilmington House Family Restaurant. And then right here, this is the Wilmington sign. And this is the hotel right here. This is the Motel Super Shine. And over here, this is Nellie's, where you can stop and have a good meal there as well. Now, we're not going to stop in downtown, but I have filmed every single antique shop in this area, and you can find some old stuff, classic memorabilia, whatever you like, they got it. And it's all in historic Wilmington. And over here, this is the downtown sign. It's being covered up by this tree. Once we move, you'll be able to get the full shot of it. And there's the full sign. Now on the bottom is Elmer Fudd. And this town is full of murals that you can see. Route 66 Bar and Grill. And we even have Sinclair the dinosaur on top of the roof. City Pizza and Subs. And this is what it would be like to drive through a historic town. Route 66 Creamery is right there. A lot of people stop for a classic cold ice cream cone. And up over here, the Gemini Giant's original home was over here. It's the launching pad, but they are no longer operating. In fact, there's a lot of things that have happened to this building that are sad, but they have not reopened, and people miss the original location. And we even have a Hardee's Love's gas station, in case you get hungry on the side of the road. Now, this is a way that you can get back on 55 if you want to jump off of the Route 66 road. Which is, I believe, what we're doing, because it's getting dark outside and we need to get home a little quicker because we have a little 7-year-old little was-up dude in the back. So for now, this will end our video here. And I hope you all have a great one. And this is the was-up dude signing off. Till the next adventure. What a wonderful way to end a video. Beautiful sunset, headed home. Please like, share, and subscribe so that I can explore new areas and go to more places.